He tosses the dog's carcass into the same hole and proceeds to fill it in. The next day, Aiden mentions that he heard Helen's voice while he was asleep, but Liz waves it off as a dream. Later, the man spots his wife's car outside, so the woman lies and says it's been there as long as she has. She says he needs to forget about his wife and suggests they get rid of the car for good. As they ride in the tow truck with Helen's car on the bed, Aiden admits he actually sold Liz's car for scraps. Moments later, a police officer flags them down by the side of the road. The cop asks them if they've seen Dr. Holden recently, and they say they haven't. When the cop notices the confused look on Aiden's face, Liz says Dr. Holden was their family doctor and introduces herself as Helen. The cop asks for the man's license and he steps away. Aiden says he remembers that the doctor was at the house, but Liz says he's just confused. The officer returns and says the man's towing license is expired, so he can't carry vehicles at the moment. Quick on her feet, Liz explains that they're just taking her car into town to get it fixed, so they're towing it for private use. The cop asks to see her ID, so she heads to the car and grabs Helen's wallet. Aware that she doesn't look like the woman, she lies and says all she has is her credit card, which the cop accepts. When the officer returns her card, he sees the concerned look on Aiden's face and asks if he's alright. So Liz lies and says her husband's upset because there's been a death in the family. Eventually, the cop sends them on their way. Several days later, Liz joins Aiden while he's fixing up the bathroom. After giving him a playful nudge, they make love on the floor. Weeks later, a noticeably pregnant Liz brushes the horse outside the house. Suddenly, two police detectives arrive looking for Aiden to ask him about Helen, who's been reported missing. While looking around the property, the cops find something suspicious in the yard. As the couple watches, they inspect the grave, and to Liz's relief, all they unearth is the dog's severed paw. Months later, the woman takes a picture of Aiden and the baby. The man wonders how they could have given birth to a red-headed child, and Liz reasons it might be a recessive trait. However, she knows that the baby is actually Dan's, confirming that the two had an affair behind her sister's back.
Subscribe to watch more